guys, Demigod Shmurda here. Hello and welcome back to another video. And today, guys, we are here for the debut episode of the Skylanders Swap Force Soul Link. Alright. And we're joined, of course, because I can't Soul Link a game by myself. We are joined by Igknight the Fire.
Yo, I will never have enough of that intro right there.
Well, it's good to know that someone else likes my intro, I guess.
Well, of course it doesn't hold a candle to mine, but I digress.
I see. Alright, I'm just gonna load into hard mode right now because I know how long it takes to skip these cutscenes.
Right, okay, I'm gonna get going as well.
Alright, so then I get this time to explain the rules.
Woohoo!
So, it's going to be standard lock rules at the beginning here. Basically, if the game says Skylanders of the magic element are stronger in this zone, I will have to swap to Hoot Loop, and Igknight will have to swap to Trap Shadow. If the game says Skylanders of the earth element are stronger in this zone, I will have to swap to Rubble Rouser, and he will have to swap to Doomstone. If at any point a character dies in battle, they are dead. We cannot bring them back to life by any means. Until, right before the final battle, we can sacrifice one of our Soul Link pairs to bring back one of our Soul Link pairs. And I know what you guys are thinking, well, what the fuck is a Soul Link pair? Well, basically, the different swap types that are on the Swap Force figures determine what our Soul Link pairs are. So Hoot Loop is linked with Night Shift, Rattle Shake is linked with the Fire Kraken, Blast Zone's linked with Boomjet, and so on and so forth. So, say Boomjet dies, my Blast Zone dies.
Well, we all know Boomjet ain't gonna die because Boomjet is like my second favorite swapper, so I better not lose him.
Yeah, you better not lose Magna Charge, man.
Oh no, don't worry, Magna Charge is safe, he's too broken for this.
He really is, honestly.
Honestly, I think if I was trapped for Skylands, not even then I would lose Magna Charge.
Yeah, man. That's the rules in a nutshell.
So, how far into the game even are you right now?
I was just letting it linger on the intro cutscene.
Oh, well, I'm already on my shit because I skipped the cutscene, and here's what's funny. Demigod is on the 360, meanwhile I'm on the PS4, so my loading screen is going to be like half the time of yours.
Yeah, well, I'm just finally loading into the ship now. And I've selected Rubble Rouser.
Oh, cool. I've started with Firecracker because I know like the element of the area is going to be fire in the first part of the level, so I might as well start with fire. Plus, I really like Firecracker, and that's the main reason why I picked the swappers that I did, because I had a choice between these 8 or the other 8, obviously. And when it comes to the swappers, my 3 favourites are Magna Charge, Boomjet, and Firecracker, so of course I'm going to pick this pair up.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I would say my least favourite is Gorilla Driller, but I only just played with him, really, when I was upgrading all of these swappers. So I really haven't had enough experience with him. It's the same with Trap Shadow, but for the small experience I've had with him, I've really enjoyed so far, I will say that much.
Dude, Trap Shadow's freaking nice. This kit's really good. I really like Trap Shadow.
Cool. Well, now I've got to wait for the element of the area to swap to magic, which isn't going to be for a while yet, until the very end of the second chapter, because like an absolute nerd, I know this game like the back of my hand. It's like math, it comes to me naturally.
I just paid attention to the big points, like, I know that we're going to be using Night Shift and Rattle Shake for Glumshanks and Mesmerelda, and then we're going to be using, we're going to be using Hoot Loop and Trap Shadow for Fire Viper, and then we're going to be using Magna Charge and Spire Eyes for, for Chaos's mom, and for him.
Cool. Oh yeah, and you've also got to remember that I've got to use Gorilla Driller against Evil Whiskers. That's going to be really tough for me, I'm going to be honest.
Oh, that is going to be tough.
Skylanders of the fire element are stronger in this zone.
Dude, that's actually going to be a big challenge.
It's fine, I'm up for it. The second worst Skylander player on YouTube is up for it. That's what Crash called me, so I've got to stick to that nickname now.
The second worst Skylanders player?
Yeah, Crash is number 1, and according to Crash, I'm number 2.
Damn.
Yeah, I remember that because I was doing a speedrun of Imaginators because I was going to try and complete an entire speedrun of Imaginators before Crash even started his stream. So I did that 3 hours in advance because I knew I could beat Imaginators in 3 hours. But then something went wrong with the stream, so I had to restart it an hour and a half in. So it was only halfway through the game when Crash decided to show up 20 minutes before his stream. So he was basically saying that I was slow, but he had no idea that I had to restart the stream.
Wow.
Use your attack buttons to defeat the champions.
Of course, the whole running joke for me is I am the self-proclaimed best Skylanders player. I have arguably, with some air of controversy, a perfect record for locks. All I'm saying.
Okay, I failed for Giant's Legendary Lock, but that's purely because I decided to play on Nightmare mode because apparently I hate myself.
That is the joke with Nightmare mode.
Yeah, to be honest, I think we could probably do this on Nightmare mode if both of us had all 16 swappers, but for 8 swappers each, that's not gonna happen.
I don't think so. I did all my practice on hard mode, so...
I think with Giants, so long as you have about 12 characters, I think you can do a Nightmare Lock.
I wouldn't say it's impossible.
No. Same with Swap Force, as long as you have about 14, 16. It's Trap Team that's really the impossible Nightmare one because of the boss fights being ridiculous in Nightmare mode.
Dude, I'm routing Nightmare Trap Team right now. Because I really want to do Trap Team Nightmare Trap Lock.
Yeah, I attempted that and only got to Cross Crow.
Well, to be clear, I'm not going to say that I have to battle all the villains.
Yeah, that's what I did. I went out of my way to battle all the villains, because, you know, there's a Trap Lock and Trap Masters. The whole idea of a Trap Masters is to fight the bosses.
Ah, I see.
Yeah,
I never said that it was a rule that I had to fight all the bosses, so...
Thing is that, like, if I didn't need to fight all the bosses, then it would have made it much further, because I wouldn't have had to go to Cross Crow, and I would have not, like, lost so many characters to that.
Is that actually a hard battle on Nightmare mode?
I lost my last Skylander, which was Shortcut, on that battle.
Oh.
So yeah, what's funny about Shortcut is that I'm pretty sure he was, like, my last Trap Master for, like, 2 levels, and he clutched Dr. Crankcase only to lose to Cross Crow.
Well, dude, hey, you got the clutch for Dr. Crankcase.
That's a good score.
Dude, I have found out a sick thing that you can do with Crypt King in Future of Skylands that just trivializes the entire battle before Wolf King.
Oh yeah?
Basically, what it is his Haunted Sword move slows down enemies, right?
Oh yeah?
It hits through Blastertron's shield.
Oh, that's pretty useful.
And if you exit the room and come back in, you get rid of all the giant chompies.
Oh. That's extremely useful.
It's so useful.
Here's my little cheat for that little area. Just swap to Elite Chop Chop.
If only I had Elite Chop Chop, man.
Well, I have all of the elites, that's why I did my elite block. Little bit of a plug for you there.
Well, you see, using the elites, that's a bit cheating.
Not on Trap Team it ain't, it's Trap Team for crying out loud.
Okay, you know what, that's fair, I'll give you that. But yeah, I'm in the process of routing Nightmare Trap Lock right now. And I'm just gonna say it, still, on my best attempt, I've only... Well, I shouldn't say I've only, but I've lost 4 characters to Pepperjack.
Oh, Pepperjack is horrid. I think I lost 3 to Pepperjack, luckily.
I think there's a few things I can do to lower that number, because when I did it at first, I just sacrificed Lobstar and Tough Luck. So, and Lobstar has a dash attack, and Tough Luck has that jump into the air and slam down move. So if I can get out of the way of the fire with those moves and not die, then I should be able to keep using that character.
Yeah, so the whole idea of looks, don't die.
Well, one thing is for certain though, you have to sacrifice Nightmare against Chompy Mage. You have to sacrifice either Nightlight or Nightmare.
When I did my trap team look, I lost Nightmare in that little villain segment. So I think I wound up going against Chompy Mage with like Snapshot or someone like that. I'm not too sure, but because of that, I didn't actually use anyone to Chompy Mage.
Yeah. I mean, that is one way to do it. Like, with my runs, oh crap, now I have to button mash. And I keep forgetting that it's the triggers and not the buttons in this game. But, I made it through like 2/3 of that Chompy Mage battle with Nightmare. And then the second that he goes into Super Magma form and starts doing that, basically I just have to kill her off and switch to Gear Shift. Because she's melee, she can't get in.
Yeah, alright. Did you know that there's a little cheat you can do in Dreamcatcher boss fight though that makes it so much more easier? Whenever she's like in that invincibility phase, all you need to do is jump off the ledge, because then her beds respawn in order to, you know, create her shield. So as long as you destroy the beds fast enough, it makes her vulnerable again. And this is during her dialogue segment. Yeah, so this is during her dialogue segment, so she's completely vulnerable. So during those big dialogue segments, literally just fall off the edge.
I mean, I still did it pretty easily with Blastermind.
Blastermind of all things? Yeah, you know Dreamcatcher's a joke when you can beat her easily with Blastermind.
Blastermind is F tier.
He's my least favorite Star of all time.
Damn.
Like, I thought it was Wrecking Ball, then I returned to Blastermind, and I realized that Blastermind is even worse than Wrecking Ball.
Wrecking Ball's not that bad.
No, he has definitely, like, gone up in terms of my ranking with him.
I mean, he's certainly not great.
No.
But he's not that bad.
My favorite Skylander, technically speaking, of every single game is Igknight, because he's playable in every single game.
And you know, sometimes you take those.
Yep.
My favorite Skylander would have to be Flameslinger.
Oh, Flameslinger is a lot of fun. I mean, like, at the end of the day, one thing I love about Sparrows Adventure is the fact that its fire cast is near perfect. If it wasn't for Eruptor, it would be perfect.
Oh, dude, I fucking hate Eruptor.
I don't hate Eruptor, I think he's actually pretty cool. I just think he's the weak link when it comes to fire element, which is why it pisses me off that he's the one who's got, like, the most reposes out of all of the SSA fire characters. Flameslinger or Ignitor deserve that love so much more.
You gotta admit, Lava Lance Eruptor is S tier, though.
Oh yeah, Lava Lance Eruptor is very good.
He may be the best speedrunner in all of Skylanders.
I found out personally, like, my favourite speedrunner for Superchargers is actually Stormblade.
Skylanders can be combined into hundreds of different combinations.
Exactly.
I would use Lava Lance Eruptor and Hurricane Jetpack over her, though.
Right, okay. No, I haven't actually played Hurricane Jetpack much in Superchargers, but what's funny though is that because I own so many Skylanders, there are some Skylanders which I've played so little that I could not really comment on them much, and Hurricane Jetpack is one of those characters, despite the fact that I own both of his versions.
I own both regular and legendary Hurricane Jetpack as well. I only got the legendary one after I found out how good he was.
Oh yeah. A fun fact about my legendary Astro Blast, I actually got him by accident because I went online for an online shopping site and I ordered the regular Sky Pack and they gave me the legendary one instead, which was like £10 more, so I wasn't going to moan about that.
Damn.
Yes, that's how I got my legendary Sky Racing Pack.
Well, dude, Astro Blast is freaking fun, man.
Astro Blast?
Astro Blast is fun.
I don't like Astro Blast much, if I'm being honest. He's probably my least favourite supercharger.
Wow.
Controversial thoughts of the day, because I know for a fact that lots of people love Astro Blast, and I don't care, because I don't like him. That's how opinions work.
And sometimes that's how it is.
This is a Skylander.
So how far through the level are you right now?
Oh, I just made it to Woodboro.
Oh, as in you beat level.
Yeah, I know.
I beat it too, just now actually.
Oh no, okay. I started after you and I made it here first.
Yeah, well I went out of my way to get a few of the treasure chests because I like gold. Yeah, how can you not like
Okay,
gold?
fair. Oh yeah, because actually it's going to be important to get gold and stuff. Because I think we can buy charms from Tux Emporium.
Oh, you are taking this way too seriously, because charms, I wouldn't go out my way to, like, get those in the locks, I would just play the game.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it'd be like that. Sometimes, like, I do go out of my way to get extra items that'll help me out. Like, I think for this one, I don't think I'll go out of my way to get all the charms. I might get one that, like, increases my health if I can, but...
Actually, I really need one of those, because one thing I realized about Night Shift, Night Shift's health is incredibly low because his bottom half has that reviving ability, so because of that, the top half suffers, which I hate that about Night Shift, because his bottom half, any top half can have that, so why does the top half of Night suffer for it?
Exactly.
Luckily though, my Night Shift is down the path with the 2 revived, so my Night Shift should be absolutely fine.
Oh yes, you picked the good path.
Well, I didn't have a good path picked originally, I just reset the bottom half, and with my magnet charge that was maxed out at gold at the time, I just fully upgraded it down the good path.
And sometimes it'd be like that. I mean, that's how I fully upgraded all the bottom halves for my swappers, was I just put Spire Eyes or Gorilla or Stank Bomb on top of them.
Yeah, exactly, that's the perfect way to do it. Anyways, we're gonna end off the episode here then, now that we both beat it.
Yeah, I am, yeah. I'm just going through the portal pod, or power pod tutorial right now, so yeah, we can end this first episode here if you want.
Actually, I might as well do the power pod tutorial as well if you're at that.
I mean, we can just do that off screen too.
That's true. But now I'm in the middle of the cutscene.
Can I just say, Freeze Blade's shaved ice ability, that's freaking just, it's a good move.
Freeze Blade is another character which I haven't played all that much, mostly because, when it comes to my swappers, Freeze Blade was my second to last one that I ever got, and then my last one was Trap Shadow.
I'm sure it will still work. Maybe.
Well, let's see, who's the last one? The last one I got was Magna Charge. And he's yeah.
Nitro's Magna Charge.
Get him online.
What was that, sorry?
Just because I couldn't get him online, he's freaking hard to get.
Oh. Well, that's what's so ironic between the two of us, because with me, Nitro Magna Charge was my first non-starter pack swapper.
Let me show you how to use it.
I didn't even get the starter pack swappers first.
Here is where
Oh,
Let's see, what was it?
how did you manage that?
I did not have a single swapper until after I beat Imaginators.
Let me show you how to use it.
Well then.
Yeah. I had spent this entire time not playing Swap Force.
Grades are available.
I skipped over Swap Force, went straight to Trap Team. It's probably why Trap Team is my favorite game.
Trap Team's my favourite game just because I love the boss fights in that game. They are insanely fun.
Dude, they're very fun. And what's it, the graphics of Swap Force though, they look so beautiful.
With me, I think the best looking game is Superchargers, because man, Superchargers looks incredible.
Superchargers does definitely have the Swap Force graphics.
Yeah.
I'll say either Swap Force or Supercharged looks the best.
Another thing about Superchargers though, because here's the thing, Superchargers would be my favourite game if it weren't for the fact that 50% of the gameplay is dedicated to those gosh darn vehicles, because when it comes down to it, Superchargers has my favourite story of any of the games, it has my favourite original music of any of the games, it has my favourite graphics. It's just the gameplay that really lets it down, it's so unfortunate.
I mean, Superchargers definitely has the best story. And when me, Mate, Gabe, and whoever else we get as our fourth, maybe it's going to be Q3, we're not sure. When we do the vehicle segments of Superchargers for the tag lock, we can switch to like Eons, Elites, and Giants because deaths and vehicles won't count. And we're skipping right Apocalypse altogether.
Oh, well then, that's fair enough because deaths and vehicles are kind of stupid.
Yeah, it's kind of bullshit.
That's one way to describe it, to be honest.
Alright, I'm just here hanging out with Tessa. I've already gone through the dialogue. So,
Right.
you want to end this first episode here?
Yeah, let's end it here then.
Alright. Well, guys, that was the end of, that was the first episode of the Skylanders Swap Force Stole Link.
Clearly the best series that's ever going to be introduced to this channel, because of course you've got yours truly included in it.
Oh, obviously. The best block.
Yep.
But yeah, guys, if you guys enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a like and a comment. That'd be greatly appreciated. Also, be sure to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, so that you can join us as soon as freaking possible. And while I'm plugging everything else, be sure to click the bell so that you get notified whenever we upload one of these crappy videos. But apart from that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. This is Demigod Shmurda. Logging out.
Goodbye.